Hello and welcome to Prestige Mouse Store. What in the world is that anyway? No one knows. Actually, I'm going to guess that it is about mice and that they are very prestigious. That is correct. Hey, this is an on your own problem, so you should have finished the entire problem. You should have your paper in front of you, and now you're watching this video to make sure you did everything correctly. So, this is the scenario. You own a prestigious mouse store right here. Your mice are the cutest, and people travel from all over the United States to buy your mice as pets. You feed your mice peanuts, like this right here. And you purchase 793 peanuts. Let's just write that down. 793 peanuts. And you have 68 mice in your store. So let's write that down. 68 mice in your store, right? Now, if each mouse eats the same amount of peanuts, how many peanuts does each mouse eat? Well, let's solve this problem. First thing I want to do is I'm going to first move this here and shrink it. And as you see, I have already written my 6s and my 8s. I have 6s here and 8s here, and I am going to bump this up to estimate with 70. So instead of 68, I'm going to be estimating with 70. I'm going to show you that in one moment. So let's get on with the problem. The first thing I want to do is shrink this so I have a little bit more room to work. Actually, I want it a little bigger, right? And then I'm going to just move this up a bit, and I'm going to make my first area box, put it right there, and I'm going to put the 793 right inside the box, and then I'm going to put this 68, because it is my divisor, out here, right? So I am trying to figure out how many times 68 can go into 793, right? Well, 68 certainly cannot fit into 7, but it can fit into 79. So I'm going to first add a 0 here and to hold that place value for that 0 there. Whoops, rather for that ones column, the 3. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and move this to the side so I have a little bit more room to work. And now I'm going to plug the 0 right above that 3. And then 0 times 68 will give me a 0 right here, and will effectively hold that place value for the ones column, right? So now I can look here and go, hey, 68 is only going to fit in there one time, so I'm going to plug a 1 right there. And that's easy, right? Simple Simon, met a pie man, right? And 1 times 68 will give me 68 right here, so 68 right there. Now, here's something cool. This is really being multiplied by 10, and 10 times 68 will give me 680, which is what I have right here. And that is fairly cool, I think. Anyway, let's move on. First thing I want to do is look for any trouble coming. I have no trouble here, and none there. So I am good to go. I'm going to move this up and add another area box in, and I'll plug that in right here, and right there we go. So 3 minus 0 will give me a 3 right here, and 9 minus 8 will give me a 1 right there, and 7 minus 6 will give me another 1 right there, right? And now I need to figure out how many times the 68 can go into the 113. I'm going to not use 68, I'm going to use 70 as my estimation, right? Which means I'm going to come up here to my 7s, and if I look at the 7, it really has a 0 behind it, so I'm going to imagine that each of these digits have a 0 behind it. So this first one would be 70, and then 140, which is too much here, right? So I'm only going to multiply by 1 here. So I'm going to put a 1 right there, and now I'm working with the real number of 68. So 1 times 8 is going to give me an 8 here, right? And then 1 times 6 is going to give me a 6 right there. And the other way to do it is just go 1 times 68 is pretty simple, 68, right? So I've got trouble coming here, so let's work this out by making this a little bigger. I'm going to trade in this 1, I'm going to turn it into a 0, and then turn this 3 into a 13. And now I'm good to go here. 0 cannot work, but I got the 1 right here, so I'm going to imagine this is actually a 10. minus 6, which I can do, right? So let's go ahead and shrink this now. And if I make my next area box, I can work right here. And I've got 13 minus 8 is going to give me 5. And then 10 minus 6 is going to give me 4. And if you notice, 45 is smaller than the 68. So I'm actually done right now. And that's pretty cool because this is going to be my remainder. So I'm going to simply add up this way. And I get 0 and 1 is going to give me a 1 right here. And right here, 1 and nothing is going to give me another 1. And my remainder is the 45. So let's take a look at what this actually means. You have 68 mice right here, right? And you've got these peanuts. You got 793 of these peanuts, right? So how many peanuts does each mousy mouse get, right? And they each get 11 peanuts, but you're going to have 45 left over that you could then divide amongst, give 45 lucky mice an extra peanut, or you could save it for your next batch. At any rate, each mouse will get 11 peanuts, and then you'll have these 45 that are left over. That, my friends, is how you solve the problem. Hey, if you made a mistake, no worries at all. Simply pause the video, fix your mistake. That is the fastest way to learn. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon. And now, on to counting by the numbers. This is a great strategy for anybody who does not have all their multiplication facts memorized. Counting by threes. Ready? Here we go. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Counting by fours. Ready? And 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Counting by sixes. Here we go. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. Counting by sevens, here we go. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. And counting by eights, here we go. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. Counting by nines, here we go. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90.